Castles, crowns, and couture. Meet the princess who has it all. But there's more to her story than you might think. Princess Alexandra of Luxembourg, royal rebel revolutionary? From stately castles to glittering galas, from humanitarian work to sporting pursuits, Alexandra's life is a tapestry of luxury and purpose. But what does it truly mean to be a princess in the 21st century? Let's find out. Princess Alexandra of Luxembourg, born on February 16, 1991, is the only daughter and fourth child of Grand Duke Henry and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg. Born into the House of Nassau-Weilburg, Alexandra's lineage reads like a who's who of European royalty. Through her father, Grand Duke Henry, she is related to many prestigious royal families across the continent. Did you know that Alexandra's paternal great-grandfather was King Leopold III of Belgium? Or that her great-grandmother was Princess Astrid of Sweden? These connections place her at the heart of Europe's royal network, with cousins in Belgium, the Netherlands, and beyond. Alexandra's early years were spent in the picturesque Luxembourg countryside. Imagine growing up in Fishback Castle, surrounded by lush forests and rolling hills. This fairy tale setting was Alexandra's home until her father ascended to the throne, prompting a move to the Granderburg Castle. Life in these historic residences wasn't just about luxury, it was about family. Alexandra grew up alongside her four brothers, hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume, Prince Felix, Prince Louis, and Prince Sebastian. This close-knit family unit would shape Alexandra's values and prepare her for a life of royal duty. Princess Alexandra's education reflects both her royal status and her family's emphasis on academic excellence. Her journey began at the Angelsberg School for Primary Education, followed by secondary studies at the prestigious Lycée Vauban in Luxembourg City. But Alexandra's thirst for knowledge didn't stop there. She spread her wings and flew across the Atlantic to the United States. At the private Catholic Franciscan University of Steubenville, Alexandra delved into psychology and social sciences, broadening her worldview and gaining invaluable experiences outside the royal bubble. Her academic journey then took her to the City of Light, Paris. Here, in the heart of European intellectualism, Alexandra earned a bachelor's degree in philosophy, with a focus on ethics and anthropology. One of the most impressive aspects of Alexandra's intellectual prowess is her linguistic ability. Fluent in Luxembourgish, French, English, Spanish, German, and Italian, she truly embodies the multilingual spirit of Luxembourg and the European Union at large. As a modern princess, Alexandra's life is a blend of tradition and contemporary living. She splits her time between the historic charm of Luxembourg and the cosmopolitan buzz of Paris. But the luxury doesn't stop there. Every summer, the Luxembourg royal family retreats to their summer home on the sun-soaked French Riviera. Picture Alexandra lounging on a yacht, the Mediterranean sparkling around her, or sipping champagne at a glitzy Monte Carlo gala. Alexandra's royal duties and personal interests take her across the globe. From representing Luxembourg at the Olympics to attending state visits in Japan, her passport must be filled with stamps from the world's most exotic and exclusive locations. Being a princess isn't all about tiaras and ball gowns, although those are certainly part of it. As an active working member of the Grand Ducal family, Alexandra plays a crucial role in representing Luxembourg on the world stage. One of her most high-profile engagements was hosting Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, during her visit to Luxembourg in 2017. Alexandra has also represented Luxembourg at the Olympics, bringing a touch of royal glamour to the world's biggest sporting event. From cheering on Luxembourg's athletes to mingling with other royal and celebrity spectators, these occasions are a perfect blend of duty and excitement. State visits are another key part of Alexandra's royal duties. In 2017, she accompanied her father, Grand Duke Henri, on an official visit to Japan. Picture Alexandra, resplendent in a designer gown, being received by Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko at the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. One of the most dazzling aspects of royal duty is the use of the Luxembourg royal family jewel collection. At galas and state banquets, Alexandra often adorns herself with priceless tiaras, necklaces, and brooches that have been in her family for generations. Now, let's talk about the truly glamorous side of being Princess Alexandra. Her wardrobe is a fashion enthusiast's dream, filled with pieces from the world's top designers. From casual chic for day events to breathtaking gowns for evening galas, Alexandra's style is always on point. As a member of the Luxembourg royal family, Alexandra has access to some truly extraordinary properties. One such gem is Luxembourg House, a historic mansion located at 17 Beekman Place in Manhattan. Perhaps one of the most unique privileges Alexandra enjoys is the privilege du blanc, or the privilege of wearing white in the presence of the Pope. This rare honor is reserved for Catholic queens and princesses of Catholic royal houses. Picture Alexandra, dressed in pristine white, being received by the Pope at the Vatican. Despite her royal duties, Alexandra makes time for a variety of personal interests. She's an avid tennis player, often spotted on the courts honing her skills. When winter comes, Alexandra trades her tennis racket for ski poles. She's an accomplished alpine skier, carving up the slopes in exclusive resorts. And when summer returns, she takes to the water, indulging in water skiing on the Mediterranean. But it's not all about sports. Alexandra has a passion for dance and has practiced gymnastics for many years. This dedication to physical arts adds an element of grace to her royal bearing. Away from the physical pursuits, Alexandra is a voracious reader and a lover of literature. Her travels aren't just about official duties, they're opportunities to explore new cultures and languages through books and real-world experiences. Perhaps most impressively, Alexandra dedicates much of her time to philanthropy and volunteer work. She's particularly passionate about helping refugees, using her privileged position to make a real difference in people's lives. In November 2022, royal watchers around the world were thrilled by the announcement of Princess Alexandra's engagement to Nicholas Bakery. The news came with a beautiful engagement photo, showing Alexandra in a chic lilac suit, her blue pendant perfectly complementing her engagement ring. The couple's journey to matrimony was a royal affair to remember. On April 22, 2023, they said "I do" in a civil ceremony at the Town Hall of Luxembourg City. Alexandra stunned onlookers in a Valentino cape and a Maison Nathan blouse and trousers ensemble, accessorized with a white Chanel handbag. But the real fairy tale moment came a week later on April 29, 2023. The religious ceremony took place in the picturesque Saint-Trophime Church in Bormes-les-Mimosas, France. Alexandra was a vision in a custom Elisabeth satin gown, but the true showstopper was her choice of headpiece. The princess wore the Luxembourg Chaumet choker tiara, a versatile piece that can be worn as either a necklace or a headpiece. This stunning choice added the perfect touch of royal splendor to her bridal look. The newlyweds left the church in true Hollywood style, driving away in a convertible adorned with flowers. It was a moment straight out of a romantic movie, blending royal tradition with modern romance. Just over a year after their fairy tale wedding, Alexandra and Nicolas welcomed their first child. On May 14, 2024, their daughter Victoire was born in Paris, adding a new chapter to the Luxembourg royal family's story. The Grand Ducal Court of Luxembourg joyfully announced the news, stating, "The Grand Duke and the Grand Duchess have the great joy of announcing the birth of their granddaughter Victoire, the first child of their daughter Alexandra and their son-in-law Nicolas." As a new mother, Alexandra now faces the challenge of balancing her royal duties with family life. But if her past accomplishments are any indication, she'll navigate this new role with the same grace and determination she's always shown. In terms of royal succession, Alexandra currently stands 8th in line to the Luxembourg throne. While it's unlikely she'll ever wear the crown, her position in the royal family ensures she'll continue to play an important role in Luxembourg's public life. Looking to the future, we can expect to see Alexandra taking on more responsibilities within the royal family. Her unique educational background and varied interests position her well to represent Luxembourg on the world stage, particularly in areas related to interfaith dialogue and conflict resolution. Given her passion for humanitarian causes, it's likely we'll see Alexandra increasingly involved in charity work and advocacy. Her ability to connect with people from all walks of life, combined with her royal status, makes her a powerful force for positive change. From castle halls to humanitarian calls, Princess Alexandra shows us that true royalty is about more than just crowns and gowns. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Infinite Lux for more fascinating insights into extraordinary lives. Thanks for watching.